Alright, in a recent interview with The Sun magazine, Ian Gillan named a band that he viewed to be more important than both Led Zeppelin and Deep Purple. And the band, of course, is Black Sabbath. And I'm going to give you a quote now about why he chose Black Sabbath as the most important of those three bands that he also called the, quote, unholy trinity, unquote. After I tell you what he said, I'm going to tell you my opinion of it. Now, first of all, I've already done a video on whether or not Black Sabbath was the most important heavy rock band in history, and you can find that over in the members section if you're interested. Okay, so here is the quote from Ian Gillan. Quote, "To a certain extent, Sabbath were the most important because without them, there would have been no Seattle grunge scene or heavy metal. What Tony Iommi was delivering in those early days was just awesome. It was so powerful," end quote. Okay, one of the things that he points out there is that Black Sabbath not only inspired heavy metal, but they inspired grunge as well. And a lot of people don't take that into account. They just assume, well, Sabbath was a metal band. And in fact, Sabbath never considered themselves a metal band. They considered themselves a heavy rock band. So it only makes sense that they then would naturally inspire more than one heavy rock genre. The other thing that he said in there was the notion of power. And that is one of the things I put in my video on why Tony Iommi wrote the best riff. One of the reasons that I cited was the way that Sabbath always projected power. And I think this is a really important aspect of heavy music. And in a way, what Gillan is saying is that Sabbath was the most important band, not only because they inspired so many of the other bands that came after them, but because they were so incredibly original. While you can find roots of blues in their music, their interpretation of blues and their overall sound and the way that they looked at music altogether was revolutionary for the time, and that has something to do with why they're still popular to this very day. This is what I think, but what really matters is what you think. So if you have an idea about this or any other topic connected to classic or contemporary music, please drop it in the section below, and remember to like and subscribe. Also, check out the members button that's available now. If you choose to join the channel, you'll have access to members-only badges, polls, and members-only videos. You can also help out the channel by clicking on the Buy Me a Coffee link, going to the Buy Me a Coffee site, and leaving a donation. Every little bit helps this channel stay strong. Thanks a lot.